Yeah. So often the way, for example, Kiva is explained to the actual entrepreneur that's being posted up on that site is, I mean, there's a lot of variety there. They might not be anywhere near an electricity source, let alone the internet. They may not be literate. It's a very difficult thing to explain, but we leave that in the hands of the microfinance institutions. So the idea of promoting, a web-based platform in those areas, it's important to me, and I can say that this has been important to Kiva historically, at least, and I believe it is now. It's important that there's transparency, again, it's kind of a theme, so that the entrepreneur knows that they're being posted online somewhere and their stories being shared, and that they understand sort of the process and what that means. So that's the most important thing. Each microfinance institution at most will post a third of their clients, a third of their portfolio on the system. So they can really hand select based on a number of different things, based on the folks that they think are going to be most excited about it, perhaps most motivated by the idea that this global community of people is like stepping up and lending them money. There are a lot of ways that they can kind of select for people that that it's the right fit for. So it's not necessarily the case that, I mean, I think it's great when we hear this, but it's a little bit confusing actually when an entrepreneur that may not even be affiliated with a microfinance institution hears about Kiva. So then they may write in directly and be like, I want a loan, and we have to back up and say, whoa, where do you live? Here's some local microfinance institutions. These 2 of the 20, work with Kiva, but for them, it's very hard for an entrepreneur to say, I want to go beyond Kiva, again, because it's this process that kind of flows from the other direction. So promoting to them in particular is not something that we really own or take a lot of responsibility. Well, we take responsibility for informing the microfinance institutions, which again are the experts in their communities, know local languages, know how to talk to all of their users about all of their clients, their entrepreneurs, about Kiva as well as everything else.